Hi everyone and welcome to another edition of Chef Mooney. Today's recipe is a beautiful Caesar salad. I'm going to do my version of this. Going to be a little bit different. I'm going to add some spinach to my salad. Not often found in Caesar salads, but I love spinach and I'm going to just toss it in because I think the contrast of colours is great. We're going to do some fresh croutons. I'm not going to add any anchovies. We're going to have a little bit of a different dressing to this. This is my version, but equally as nice. We're going to finish it off with some hard-boiled egg and some grated Parmesan cheese. It's going to be delicious. Come with me now and I will show you how to make my version of the classic Caesar salad. Onto a small tray, I've got some baking paper. I'm going to put a good couple of tablespoons of olive oil and then pop in just a good tablespoon of unsalted butter. This is going to go into the oven at 200 degrees to melt down. Now to make your croutons, I'm going to use 3 slices of bread. You can use 2. This is enough for 2 people. We're going to slice them into long fingers, turn them around this way. And you don't have to be too fancy with this. The bread is actually quite good when it's a little bit drier. There goes my preheated oven, so we're going to pop that oil in. Okay, the butter's come out of the oven and I'm just going to toss these croutons on to the tray and just incorporate them with the oil and the butter. And basically what we're going to do is just give them a little bit of a coating so that they're going to go nice and crisp. And they're going to go back into the oven now on 200 degrees and we're going to give them about 5 minutes. You've got to keep your eye on them. Quite easy to burn. The reason why I use a greaseproof paper is because I just want to have less washing up. So into our oven at 200 degrees. Okay, our croutons have had about 5 minutes on 200 degrees. And I just want to toss them through again. And I think we're going to need to put them in. You might have to repeat this process until they're nice and crunchy. You want the oven on quite high. And as you can see, there's enough moisture now in those croutons. You don't want to have them soggy. You don't want to have them full of oil. There's just enough on there. And we're going to whack those in for another 5 minutes. Okay, so while our croutons are cooking, I've got some beautiful middle rasher bacon here that I've purchased from my butcher. And there's 2, 4, 6 slices of good middle rasher bacon. And I'm just going to dice these up. Like so. Medium-sized pan. Get your pan really nice and hot. We're not going to add any oil because I want the bacon nice and crispy. The pan's getting nice and hot now, so what we're going to do is just going to drop that bacon in. No fat required. When you hear that sizzling sound, you know that your pan is nice and hot. Put a little bit in. Keep the heat nice and high. There we go. And just let it cook until it's nice and crispy. Don't start moving it around too much. You don't want to cool the pan down. Just let that pan reach its beautiful heat. And we're going to stir it around when the bacon will start to jump and pop a little bit as as the fat starts to burn through. So I'm just going to not touch it now. I'm just going to leave it for just a few minutes. Just give it a bit of a stir. I'm going to turn the heat down now slightly because it's getting a little bit too hot, and we just want the rest of the heat in the pan just to crisp that bacon up nicely. So our croutons have come out of the oven. They've had 10 minutes. They're nice and crunchy. Okay, our bacon is going along beautifully in the back here. And depending on how crispy you like your bacon, is going to depend on how long you're going to cook it. Bacon's nice and crispy now. Going to put it onto a plate. Let it cool down. So croutons done, bacon is done. Into a pot of water I'm going to cook 3 eggs. I'm going to hard boil them. And then with the Caesar salad you can add a poached egg on the top. That's often quite nice. But I like hard boiled eggs in my Caesar salad. So that's the way I'm going to go today. Cold water, bring them up to a boil, turn them down to a simmer, and then just cook them for about 9 minutes. And they should be hard boiled. That's how I do it. Crack them open, let them cool down, and then we can just toss them through the salad. Now we've got about 8 minutes on the eggs to cook. Let's make our dressing. I'm going to use 1 heaped tablespoon of good mayonnaise. Of course you can buy the dressing already in the supermarket. There are a ton of them out there and they're all very nice. I'm going to use, so we've got a tablespoon of mayonnaise, we've got 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. At this stage you can add anchovy paste, or you can grab an anchovy and crush it down to a fine paste. You can put that in. I'm not going to put anchovies in because my wife doesn't like anchovies. Although if I did put it in, she wouldn't know. Yes, she would. Of course she would. We're going to add a little bit of lemon zest. This is going to give it a good vibrant flavour and a sort of a kick back to the palate. It's also going to wash through and cut through the bacon fat and the fat that's gone through the croutons. So you don't have to go crazy with this. A little bit of lemon zest in there. What else we got? Oh, a little sprinkle of parsley. We're going to use some white wine vinegar. A couple of tablespoons of white wine vinegar. You can adjust this as you go. Whisk this together, and I want to add some lemon juice as well, just a tad of lemon juice. Fresh lemon juice, always good. Got my little sort of doobry thing here. A little bit of fresh lemon juice, just a touch. Give it a good whisk. You can add chili to this. You can add tarragon, fennel. Go crazy. Go, you know. Just Caesar salad shouldn't be just the same old boring Caesar salad type thing. Give it a bit of taste. It needs a touch of, just a touch of garlic. And here's some I prepared earlier. Just a little bit. Just a smidging of garlic. Let that infuse and you should be fine. So we've got our croutons done, we've got our dressing done, our eggs are cooking, there'll be another 3 minutes. I'm going to add some black pepper to this. So I'll just show you the dressing there. It's quite soft. This needs to be drizzled over the Caesar salad. Okay, so once we've got our dressing ready to go, everything's ready. Now all we need to do is just peel our eggs and put everything together. That's basically it. Fresh cos lettuce, beautiful grated Parmesan cheese, a little bit of parsley, croutons, bacon. That's pretty much it. So while our eggs are cooking, I've got some cos lettuce. The biggest thing and the most annoying thing is chefs who don't wash their lettuce or wash their They say it's ready washed on the packet. That's crap. You need to breathe some more moisture back into the lettuce. It goes nice and crispy. And even if you run it under the tap, it's got that shine of water on there. Wash your lettuce, wash all your vegetables. So break up your Cos lettuce. Now I'm not going to toss the salad dressing into the salad because one of my pet hates is that when I have a Caesar salad, it's overdressed. Give the option of drizzling it over and add a little bit of dressing when you serve it. So the customer or your friends or whoever can just add their own. If it's overdressed, you can't take it out. It's a bit like adding too much salt. You can never take the salt out. You can add more, but you can't take it out. Break it with your hands, because if you start slicing lettuce with a knife, it starts to bleed. And when a lettuce starts to bleed, it gets brown edges. Okay, so make sure that your produce is always washed thoroughly, very, very thoroughly. Now toss all of this through. Because I've washed everything, it's really nice and fresh and vibrant. You want to just sort of pick it apart. Now my eggs are done, so I'm going to refresh those in cold water. Just let the cold water run on those and break this apart here. Now we're kind of getting very close to the ultimate Caesar salad. Okay, so now you've got everything ready to go. You've got your lettuce that you've washed thoroughly and it's really nice and crisp. We're going to just assemble everything together now. I'm going to cut my hard-boiled eggs, just slice them through into chunky sized pieces, like so. 3 eggs is plenty for this salad. You can use the soft-boiled eggs or a poached egg on the top, doesn't matter, it's up to you. And just slice those through, like so. I'm going to add some fresh parsley, some of the bacon, finished by our beautiful crunchy croutons, and then that beautiful lemon Caesar salad dressing. Serve a little bit of the dressing with the salad so that if anybody wants any more salad dressing, they can just add it if they want to. And a good strong Parmesan cheese. Use a potato peeler or a grater. I like the effect of the potato peeler because it gives it that beautiful shreds of Parmesan, which look very nice. Over the top like that. There we go. You can add more or less. Parmesan cheese, fresh croutons, baby spinach, Cos lettuce, delicious salad dressing that you can make at home. That, my friends, is truly delicious. I love that hint of lemon through there. You don't need to follow all the ingredients to this recipe. If you want to add tomato and cucumber and stuff like that, look, it's your salad. Caesar salad style, I would put this, not the traditional Caesar salad recipe. But it's a very lovely salad. Give it a try. Let me know if you have tried it. Send some photos. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to check out my other videos. And until next time, you have yourselves a great week. Got out of focus now. There you go. Check out my other videos at... There you have it, a beautiful Caesar salad I would pay $18 for. And you can check out my other videos. I hope you give this recipe a try and you enjoy this. Let me know how you go. Comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll cut that bit out. So there you go. Oh God. So there you go, that's my beautiful Caesar salad. I hope you give this recipe a try. It will not be the disappointment. Oh, for fuck's sake. There you go, guys. This is my beautiful Caesar salad, the salad that I've been raving about all week after the crap salads I've been served in restaurants. I'm not going to go into that story tonight. I've got to get this away now because my wife will strangle me. She's right over there. She's waiting for this beautiful salad. And if I don't get off now, there's going to be an accident. Okay, you take care, have a great week, and I'll see you on my next recipe. I don't have to take one shot of it first. Sorry.
Oh my God.